Hello, Ravens fans, and welcome to another edition of the Spotlight Ravens series. I'm Aaron Schneider, the Sports Information Director at Anderson University, and joining us from the baseball team is Chandler Wise. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you doing, Aaron?
Good. Chandler, he is a sophomore pitcher. He has 19 2/3 career innings and has struck out 15 batters. First, to kick things off, what is your major and minor?
I'm a cybersecurity with a complementary computer science major. So I don't actually have a minor, but that's kind of similar to a double major. But
Gotcha. Okay. Who is your inspiration and why?
honestly, my inspiration would be both of my parents. Um, they're super selfless people. I have a little sister also. She's playing 3 sports, so my parents obviously are super busy. They always make time to push me, motivate me, keep my head on straight, check my grades. Like they're still on me even though I'm 20 years old. So they're my main motivation.
What is your driving force / motivation?
Honestly, probably myself. Like I'm just like a really competitive person. I don't want to lose at anything, no matter what it is. So I motivate myself a lot.
Okay. What is your favorite aspect about sports and why?
Once again, honestly, my favorite aspect is like just how competitive sports are. I mean, they're hard. Baseball's a hard sport. Everyone always says it's a sport of failure, but like when you're actually playing it, you realize that pretty quick. It's obviously it's a pretty tough sport to be successful at. So, honestly, I just like how hard it is.
Okay. What is your favorite non-athletic memory in Anderson?
Favorite non-athletic memory at Anderson. This is kind of goofy, but I have a fitness and wellness class, and I'm actually taking this semester, and I took the aquatics portion. So, like I went to that class twice a week, and we would get in the pool and we'd swim. I had that with Dr. Scott, and honestly, that's probably my favorite non-athletic memory is just going to that class and getting in the pool and getting the credit for it. So that was awesome.
All right. And then what is your favorite athletic memory in Anderson?
Favorite athletic memory so far would be the 2 Florida trips that I've taken. Obviously, this one got ruined with the coronavirus. We didn't get to play any baseball, but like the one my freshman year, it was just awesome sitting in the room with the guys and, like having deep conversation about personal things that like I've never talked about with anyone else. And it's just cool creating that relationship with the guys on the team. I guess that's my favorite athletic memory.
Okay. And then what are your favorite hobbies?
Favorite hobbies. I like to fish a lot. I go fishing all the time. I like to golf. Really anything related around outdoors. I like to hike. I like to go boating. Everything outdoors, to be honest with you.
Okay. What is a little known but amazing fact about yourself?
How I'd answer that is, so my junior year of high school, I don't want to talk about high school the whole time I'm on here, but my junior year of high school, my baseball team actually made it to the state championship. I went to Wapahani High School. It's a 2A, so it's a smaller high school, but we went to the state championship and we actually got beat, but it was still awesome just going there. I guess that's what I would say.
Yeah. Why did you choose Anderson?
So I went on a visit. I knew some of the coaches there. I went on a visit for baseball purposes. I felt like the coaching staff was really accepting. On my visit, I obviously toured the campus and I sat down and I ate lunch with like 5 or 6 of the guys on the team. And I just felt like I really like connected with the guys that I was eating lunch with. It was super easy to talk to. Wasn't nervous about anything. Like they kind of, I don't know, they just seemed really welcoming and so did the coaches. And that just pushed it over the edge for me and helped me realize that I wanted to go to Anderson.
All right. What is your favorite class in Anderson and why?
Favorite class right now, obviously I mentioned that fitness class that I liked a lot, the aquatics, but I'd say my favorite class is probably my computer science 1500 class. I'm a computer science and cybersecurity major, but I like that class a lot because we're actually like working on real projects and it's just like cool to be able to use a computer to do something that I wouldn't know how to do without taking that class, I guess.
Okay. And then who is your favorite professor and why?
Favorite professor is probably Professor Kuntz. He teaches the computer science class that I just mentioned. he's my favorite professor because he does more with me outside of class, as far as like if I see him in the hallway, he'll stop, have a great conversation with me, and we can talk about more things than just like what we were doing in class that day or what's coming up. Like he likes to have deep personal conversations with me. Like we talked about different financial things. He told me about some of his vacations. Like I don't know his kids personally, but I feel like I do just from having conversations with him. It's just like, I don't know, it's just like an awesome connection as far as he goes outside of the class aspect a little bit. And that's why he's
Okay.
my favorite professor.
What at this point in time, what are your plans after graduation?
After graduation, I'd like to travel a lot. I've never actually been out of the country, so I have a goal to maybe go overseas somewhere and hang out, check some things out. I don't really have anywhere specific yet, but I'd really like to travel a lot. Obviously, find a good job and settle down eventually. But
Okay. And then what do you want your lasting legacy to be at Anderson?
my lasting legacy at Anderson, I just want to be remembered as the guy that's like always been in a positive mood. Like never having a bad day, at least never showing that I'm having a bad day. I want everybody to realize like I'm a hardworking student, hardworking athlete. I just want to be like a great teammate and a great friend to anybody that I meet in the classroom or during like through the athletics, and hopefully like create some lifelong relationships. And I think I have done that so far, but hopefully to create more, and that's the goal.
All right. Going into the next segment of questions, the team superlative type. First,
Okay.
who on the team is best dressed?
I chose Benny Day for that one.
Okay. Who on the team is the best dancer?
Best dancer, I picked Branton Sanders. That one was a tough one, but I think Sanders is a pretty good dancer.
Okay. Who on the team is the joker, prankster, best sense of humor?
I picked two for this one. I chose Grant Thompson or Joe Moran. I couldn't really decide between them two.
Okay. Who on the team is most outgoing?
If it's not Grant or Joe again, then I had to choose Hunter Cornelius. He's really funny. I like hanging out with him. He's a pretty cool guy. So.
Okay. Who on the team is the best trash talker?
I'd say Nick Jones is probably the best trash talker.
Okay. Who on the team is the pregame DJ?
That's Brooks Brierly. Yep, he does the walk-up songs, and he's the pregame DJ also.
All right. And then what is your team's go-to pregame song?
For this one, I couldn't come up with an answer. And the main reason is because my freshman year, we didn't have a home game because, the field was being worked on so much. And then last year, we only played 9 games. And we only had 1 home game. So I don't know that we actually have, at this point, like a team go-to pregame song. I don't really have an answer for that.
Yeah. What about like in bands and stuff?
Like it's hard to answer. In the vans, we usually just listen to the radio. We don't ever bring an aux with us. It don't seem like.
Okay.
I really don't know if we have one.
Gotcha. Okay. And then as a bonus, what is your go-to walkout?
My go-to walkout is probably No More Mr. Nice Guy. I'm a pitcher, so I try to think of something that's like intimidating a little bit. I just thought that was
exactly. There's like for me, there's like whether you're a starting pitcher or a relief pitcher or a batter, there's 3 different approaches you got to take with each one.
Right.
But yeah, I agree there for sure. Going into the final segment of questions, first, who is your favorite professional athlete?
Favorite professional athlete is Derek Jeter. I've always been a Yankees fan, and he's obviously retired now, but he's still my favorite professional athlete.
Okay. List 3 words to describe yourself.
3 words to describe myself, I would say competitive. I'd say I'm social, like I like to talk to people. And I guess I would say that I'm kind of funny. I make a little bit of jokes here and there. But.
Okay. Which is your favorite season?
Favorite season is definitely the summer. Like I said, I'm an outdoorsy person, so spring and fall is nice too. But in the summer, you can always get out and do everything almost every day. So.
Okay. What is your favorite movie?
Favorite movies. I liked Paul Walker a lot. Obviously, he passed away, but he was my favorite actor. So really, anything with him in it. I like Into the Blue or like all the Fast and Furious movies. I thought they were pretty cool. So
Okay. What is your lucky number?
lucky number would be 2. I was always number 2 growing up. That's Derek Jeter's number if you didn't know, but he's my favorite player, so that's always my lucky number also.
Okay. Um, Outside of baseball, what is your favorite sport?
So in high school, I played basketball also. So back then, I would probably say basketball was my favorite sport. But now, I don't play basketball anymore. So I guess I would say like I picked up golfing last summer and I like it a lot. Pretty hard sport. I'm not super good at it yet, but
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy golfing a lot.
Okay. If you could have any animal as a pet, what would it be?
So as a kid, my favorite animal was always a penguin. And I know that's
Okay.
kind of goofy, but I guess if I could have a penguin, I think that'd be pretty sweet.
Okay. What is your favorite food?
Food's lasagna.
Okay. Who is your celebrity crush?
Um, I'd say my number 1 overall is probably Selena Gomez. I've always been a big Selena Gomez fan.
Okay. And then finally, when you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up?
When I was little, there was 2 different careers I always liked. I always wanted to be a dentist. I don't really know exactly where that came from, but the other one was like obviously like I played baseball a ton growing up. Always played travel ball, so if possible, I always thought it'd be sweet to be a professional baseball player.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I'd answer that.
All right. I think I've got all of my questions. Ravens fans, thank you for tuning in. Chandler, thank you for taking this time to do this interview. We next week we'll actually be having our Senior Week series, so we will be taking a break from the Spotlight Ravens series for about a week to highlight our seniors. So be sure to follow along with that, and then we will resume the Spotlight Ravens series the following Monday. So we will see you then.